to myself, what a wonderful world. What a wonderful world.
Hi everyone, my name is Mridul and welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be slightly different as compared to the other videos that I've done on my channel, but I thought it was important to do this video and I feel very passionate about this topic. So I hope you guys enjoy watching this video. Before we get started with today's video, don't forget to go follow me on my Instagram because we are having 30 days of giveaways on my Instagram. So head over and follow me there and let's just get started with today's video. So in today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you guys 10 environmentally friendly, sustainable products that would be great alternatives to the products that you use every day. Now, before I start sharing with you guys all of these alternative products, I do want to give kind of like a disclaimer. I do not want to come off as preachy or a know-it-all or perfect by any means. I use soap, I use plastic, and I use a lot of products that are not helping the environment, but these are just a few little tweaks that I've made in my life that I hope are helping the environment overall. And I want to encourage all of you guys to take these small little steps, because honestly switching these products is not gonna like change your routine at all. These are just some tweaks that I've made in my lifestyle, my routine, and to be very honest, all of these products are so like similar to the original products that I used to use. Of course, these are just a lot more sustainable. So I just hope you guys can switch to these as well. Yeah, let's just get started with the first product. Let's start with garbage bags. सबके घर पे garbage bags तो होते ही है, and mostly I feel like people use those black color के plastic garbage bags. I have an alternative to that. So I'm going to, of course, link all of these products in the description box below. I got these from Amazon. These take less than 300 days to degrade, whereas a traditional plastic bag will take way more time to degrade. If it does degrade, that is. These feel, look, and for that matter even function just like a traditional garbage bag. I feel like why not switch to these, because it's not an inconvenience to your routine, right? Because it's doing the exact same thing. So just like switch to these ASAP. Product number 2 is again like a household product. Now this is detergent for your clothes. So before this we actually used to use Surf Excel, I think, वो जो liquid में आता है ऐसा ही होता है. This is called Bubble Nut Wash. Now this is pure soap nut liquid laundry detergent. This product is SLS, SLES, sulfates, phosphates, artificial fragrance, color, bleach, and so much more free. If you look at the ingredients are so clean. It has aqua, it has essential oil, it has gum, coconut derived cleanser, and the main ingredient is saponin extracted from soap nuts. So the ingredients are so clean and it honestly does the same job as like a regular detergent. I personally haven't been able to tell a difference in my clothes. Cleans just as well as that, so why not switch? I have been researching on dishwashing liquids as well. I haven't found one that I like yet, but that is definitely next on my list to switch out. Talking about dishwashing, this is the next product. This is the next alternative. I would recommend switching out a traditional Scotch Brite with this coconut coir cleanser. So I remember when I used to travel to like Kerala and the south of India, I would see these coconut coirs everywhere. People use these to clean their dishes. I actually think my nanny also used to do that back in the day. I think it's such a genius thing to wash your vessels with this rather than using like a piece of plastic or sponge. And this again does the same job. Initially when you're going to use it, it is a little bit stiff, but after a couple of washes it loosens up and it does the job pretty well. And it's made up of coconut, so it's going to be 100% degradable. By the way, stay till the end of the video because I'm going to be talking about a few more tips that we personally practice to just like help the environment. I'm going to talk about a couple of products that I've mentioned here and there in the past, but I thought it's important to mention them again. The first one being a toothbrush. So instead of using a traditional plastic wala toothbrush, why not switch to a toothbrush that does basically the same thing, but it's made out of bamboo. So it's going to be biodegradable. If you think of it, a toothbrush might seem so irrelevant to you, but think of it again, you probably switch out your toothbrush every 2 to 3 months. So probably you're using at least 4 toothbrushes every single year. So in my lifetime so far, and I'm only 23, I've used close to 100 plastic toothbrushes. How crazy is that? Like, why not just switch to something that is going to be easily degradable? So I think it's a great switch. It's a very easy switch also. I'm going to make sure to link the toothbrush, the bamboo toothbrush that I use personally. It's from Amazon. It's so nice, and the bristles on top also are so like soft but like well made. They really clean your teeth well. I love the toothbrush that I use. If you use makeup, please switch to this. I'm talking about reusable cotton rounds or a microfiber cloth. Now, before switching to this, I would use at least 4 cotton rounds every single day. So if you calculate, for 2 years, I've used almost 3,000 cotton rounds, which blows my mind. Why wouldn't I just go for something that I can wash and use again? First one is this bamboo fiber ka bana hua cotton round, which you can wash off. It has the exact feel and vibe of like a traditional cotton round. And the other thing that I use, which is a microfiber cloth, I finally found one on Amazon, so I'll link that of course in the description box below. I tend to lean a little bit more towards the microfiber cloth because it's so soft and it's a big piece of cloth, right? So I can use it for like 4-5 days and then wash it off in one go and then use it again. I have a couple of these. It's just so much more sustainable to wash something and reuse it over and over again. In general, one-time use products are just not good is what I've understood. So the next product isn't an alternative, but it's going to help you do your part for the environment. So I'm talking about these inserts that you can insert in your taps, and essentially what they do is they reduce the flow of water. So if you've noticed, jab aap tap on karoge, there's like a full stream of water that comes out, right? Once you insert these inserts in your tap, the water flow looks something like this. It's supposed to help you save water by 60 to 80% is what I've read. I don't know kitna sach hai, but ye to definitely hai ki water jitna flow pehle hota tha usse kam ho raha hai. So you're just using lesser water in one go. And by the way, when you're washing hands or washing your face, you will not feel ki kam pani aa raha hai. Utna hi flow hai, but you're just using less. I'm going to link the product in the description box below. You should go and see it for yourself. It's a little bit tricky for me to explain it to you guys. I hope I've done an okay job so far at explaining kya hai ye. But what we've done is we've added these inserts on all of our tabs ghar pe. So eventually we're just saving a lot of water. And I think it's so genius whoever created this. There's actually one more for your shower heads as well. I'm still trying that out, so I'm not going to link that yet. But yeah, I'll let you know. I'll keep you updated. So the next point might seem quite obvious for a lot of people, which is a good thing. If you already do this, that's great. It is to not use plastic container. Even now, when I'm gonna be getting containers for my new place, I'm not gonna get plastic ke Tupperware containers to store, say, just like your spices or kya rakhte, pulses. Ye sab I would rather keep in glass containers. That's what we've done. By the way, I should have said this in the beginning of the video, but I want to credit my mom for this video. I feel like everything that I've mentioned so far is because of her, and I've been so aware because of her. She's very like pro-environment and really sustainable, way more than me. So I want to thank her. But anyway, coming back to the video, switch to kaanch ka bartan as compared to plastic. And the last thing is something that I personally need to work a little bit more on. I'm talking about switching from menstrual pads to either menstrual cups or reusable pads. Now, I need to do a lot more research on menstrual cups to be able to comment on that. I know obviously it is better than a pad, but I don't know how good it is for our body, because I have heard a lot of contradicting things about the cup. So I don't want to comment on the menstrual cup, but I did find this pad on Amazon, which I bought by the way, but I haven't gotten a chance to try these out. They are reusable pads. So they look like traditional pads, but you wash them out after each use. I'm gonna have to figure it out how convenient it is, and I'll come back to you guys with my review. But I just thought I would throw it in here because definitely pads are not degradable and it is a lot of waste. So definitely need to switch to something more sustainable. One more thing I wanted to talk about are deodorants. Now personally I don't use deodorants, but if you do happen to use deodorants, I'm gonna link a deodorant in the description box below, which is very sustainable. It's natural, it's like free of those weird like aluminum and like weird things that are usually in deodorants, which are not very good for you. So definitely check that out in case you use a deodorant. So those were all the product alternatives that I have for you guys, but I also have a few tips and tricks that actually my mom does, and I thought it would just be nice to share. The first one is to have a compost at home. सबने घर पे नहीं, sorry, स्कूल में पढ़ा होगा compost क्या होता है. If you don't know what a compost is, I'll leave a link in the description box below and you can just like read about it. It's very very simple, but essentially you use the wet waste जो आप घर पे create करते हो, vegetables से हो, fruits से हो, all of that, and you use that to kind of make a fertilizer for your plants. So basically all the waste that you create घर पे, the wet waste जो vegetable और fruits में से बनता है, you degrade it at home itself and you use it for your vegetables, which I think is so genius. It is a little bit of work. I'm gonna make sure to ask my mom how exactly she does it, and I'll make sure to leave all the information in the description box below. So that's number one that we do. Number two that we do is we collect our plastic waste separately. So घर पे डस्टबिन होता है, तो एक वेट वेस्ट वाला डस्टबिन है जिसमें सब कंपोस्ट का जमा होता है, फिर एक और डस्टबिन है जिसमें हम लोग सिर्फ प्लास्टिक इकट्ठा करते हैं. सो ऑल द प्लास्टिक, वेदर इट बी प्लास्टिक रैपर्स और बबल रैप और व्हाटएवर, यू गेट इट, प्लास्टिक इन शॉर्ट, वो सब हम इकट्ठा करते हैं. एंड एक्चुअली माय एंटायर बिल्डिंग डज दैट. एंड बिफोर द लॉकडाउन एवरी संडे दिस NGO would come to our building, pick up loads and loads of plastic, and they would use this plastic to create a fuel. I'm going to leave it on the screen because I don't want to mess this up. So they use the plastic to create fuel, which is wow, I think it's so smart. So I'm going to check with them, and if they're comfortable, I'm going to leave their information in the description box below in case you're interested in participating in this activity. It would be great. Okay, now initially when we started segregating the plastic, it was a little bit of a hassle, but honestly it took me like 4-5 days max to get used to it. Now it's just a habit. Like kahin bhi plastic dikha, you know plastic dustbin mein hi dalna. It's not that big of a deal. I think that's it for today's video. I really hope you guys found this video helpful, and I would really encourage you guys to switch, make at least 1 or 2 switches. You don't have to do everything at once and overwhelm yourself. Just take small little steps and build your way up. That's it for today's video, and today's giveaway is for day 2. These are the products that I'm going to be giving away. In order to win, all you need to do is subscribe to my channel, like this video, follow Simbaa Lifestyle, follow me on my Instagram, and tag 3 friends on my latest Instagram post. The details of the giveaway will be mentioned in the description box below, along with the details of the products as well. I'll see you very very soon in my next video. Bye!